Linda Thompson and Elvis Presley started a romantic connection in the early 1970s. Elvis Presley was in his 70s at the time. At the beginning of the 1980s, this connection continued to exist. Thompson was able to capture their beautiful relationship via a large number of images, including some intimate photographs taken just outside the bedroom of the King of Rock and Roll, to whom she was referred to as his Queen. In addition, Thompson shot several images that depicted their connection. In his life, he believed her to be one of the most significant loves he had ever experienced, and Thompson conveyed all about the wonderful connection they enjoyed with one another. Elvis Presley and Linda Thompson shared a trophy case which was located near Elvis Presley's bedroom. Linda Thompson was also a member of the Presley family. The trophy cabinet found its way into Linda Thompson's property. Within the Graceland residence that Elvis Presley considered his home, there was a trophy cabinet near the bedroom. Access to the trophy case was rigorously prohibited for members of the general public from any sources. While he was there, Elvis made an effort to combine the awards he had won with the acclaim that Linda Thompson had gotten for her performance in the beauty contest. These intimate experiences were shared with her followers on her Instagram account, where she uploaded them. She also posted them herself. Her comment, which she had written, was headed Throwback Thursday and was included in the post she had written before. Some of Elvis Presley's beauty pageant trophies were stored in the display cabinet on the second floor of Graceland, which was immediately outside of our bedroom. The cabinet was where these awards would be exhibited. At one point, their awards were confused with mine on the list. At this point, it was time for Thompson to proceed with the next necessary step. I had just finished cleaning out my storage unit, and as I was doing so, I came across some of the trophies, which brought back memories of my accomplishments. Thank you so much for giving me this chance. My sincere gratitude is extended to you for providing me with this opportunity. When that specific event took place, my close friend Jean LeMay emailed me a picture of her shooting my trophies when she was in Graceland. The image was given to me. The picture was attached to the email that was sent. She said, "I always thought it was very sweet of Elvis to have displayed my trophies along with some of his trophy collection." There was her perspective. She arrived at the opinion that this was the greatest choice after seeing Elvis's collection of trophies. When I thought about him, I was filled with tremendous pride, the king and his queen. He was romantically involved with Linda Thompson for a period that was equal to 4 years. First and foremost, Elvis Presley. Over the years that followed the divorce of his marriage to Priscilla Presley, Elvis got acquainted with Linda Thompson. This occurred not too much longer after the divorce was ultimately completed. When the two individuals were spending time together, it was during the summer of 1972 that they took their initial steps toward becoming acquainted with one another. When they first began dating, she was just 22 years old, while Presley was 37. She was much younger than Presley. In a very short period, Thompson moved to Graceland and was thereafter installed as a resident of the King's Memphis mansion. Both of these events took place in Memphis. The city of Memphis, Tennessee is the location of Graceland. I struggled to accept the other women because I was faithful, but I was so addicted to loving him that I lost myself and what I wanted while he was addicted to drugs, Thompson said in an interview with the Daily Mail. I was a faithful woman. They were the only people who could be regarded the true mistress of his life. She explained, "I was exhausted from caring for him. It was like taking care of a newborn baby," which sums up her feelings well. It was like taking care of his newborn baby. One of the things that caused me the greatest concern was the chance that my father might die away while I was in control of the situation. When I asked him to reduce the quantity of medication he was taking, he would answer by saying, "Don't worry about me, honey. I'm going to live until I'm 85. These were his responses to my pleas. I appealed to him to reduce the quantity of medicine he took daily. My earnest suggestion is that he cut down on the quantity of medication he takes by a significant amount. What was the most recent time that Linda Thompson saw Elvis Presley? Also, when was the last time she had the opportunity to see him? I'm curious about the most recent time you visited that location. In the early 1970s, a photograph was shot of Linda Thompson and Elvis Presley. The photograph was taken around the beginning of the decade. Jim James, a photographer working for PA Images, captured this magnificent image. He was working in cooperation with Getty Images at the time. The notion that Priscilla Presley didn't like her was something Lisa Marie Presley revealed to Linda Thompson at one point is now up for debate. In the year 1976, during the month of November, Linda Thompson had her last encounter with Elvis Presley. This conversation took place in 1976. Both of them were familiar with one another at the time when he accompanied her to a performance in San Francisco, California, which was the location of the event that was taking place. In an interview with the Daily Mail, she revealed her thoughts about Elvis Presley's relationship with another lady. Her accusations were brought to light. As a response to her inquiry, "Honey, if there is another woman, just be honest with me," Elvis assured her that he would continue to love and be true to her for the whole of their relationship. Thompson made the finding that Ginger Alden, his ex-girlfriend, was hiding out in a hotel room on the next floor like a holding pattern. This was the discovery that Thompson made. There had been a time before this disclosure was made. Ginger Alden had been hiding away. Thompson was made aware of this finding after a certain amount of time had elapsed. On August 16, 1977, Elvis Presley passed away in a completely unexpected manner. He passed away at home. He had reached the age of 42 when he passed away, which was 8 months after the dissolution of his marriage to Presley. He had served as a member of the Elvis Presley family. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon